In this video, I will be sharing a near-death experience I had in August 2024, very recently, because we are still in August 2020. We are still not in August, we are still in 2024 at the making of this video. We are actually in October at this point. I will also be sharing giveaways that you all can participate in for a chance to win. And what will be the next video in this series, 30 times victorious fragility. So, it was the last week of August 2024, the Monday. Before I had a class that I was about to teach, I started to feel some pains in my butt. It was mild, and I had this class about 30 minutes or so after I started to feel pain initially. While I was teaching, the pains intensified, but I didn't stop the class. I kept pushing through. Later on that evening, I started to get fever as well, and the pain was intensified. I did take tablets. That was the first day in a while I went to sleep 8 o'clock. Normally, I don't sleep so early, 8 p.m. Normally, I sleep 10, 11, 12 o'clock at least hours, but I really was not feeling well at all, so I felt driven to sleep earlier. Now, when I thought I would have been better, like Tuesday, I was getting some similar symptoms and some other weird symptoms. Same thing was happening Wednesday, and I tried not to go to the hospital because I'm not a hospital person. I don't like going to the hospital, right? Trying to put God first too as well. Wednesday, Tuesday. I was really not feeling 100% certain that I couldn't sit properly. It was really horrible. Now, on Friday, I was feeling to eat soup, and my mother didn't cook soup, and I didn't cook. Did I cook? I can't remember. But I wasn't feeling too well to be standing up, feeling a little bit weak and stuff. So I told my mother I was going to take a walk out the road because I had no intentions to go further than out the road to buy soup to see if this place was open to buy soup. By the time I reached there, the place was not open. I was like, oh my gosh, I really need soup. I not feeling to eat rice and stuff. I don't want to starve myself. So I said, okay, I already walked on the road. I didn't drive on the road. I'm not going to go back home or so to get a vehicle to come back on the road to drive. No, I already on the road. So I'll take a taxi and I will head up in this shopping area to get food because there are multiple food places there. I am believing that I'm most likely going to get soup. I went up there while walking. Actually, it took about 40 something minutes for me to get there, which is usually rare or weird because I had lots of traffic. So that same day is when one of the bridges broke down and had real traffic. Some people was in traffic for 2 hours or more. I was in traffic for about 40 something minutes because taxi driver I was with, he kept taking over and stuff. And while walking, I was heading up to the market because I bought soup in the market before. I lost my balance, like literally went over to the side, almost fell down. I was like, what really going on with me, boy? It's like, wait, so what's going on? And I really wasn't feeling 200. I feel like I could faint at any moment. So I didn't get the soup. I looked at a couple of places, didn't get no soup. So I went up in some people know this more Center City. And when I went up in Center City, there's normally a food court. They don't sell soup really, but except for the Chinese. I didn't want to buy no Chinese soup and thing. So I bought provision. I tried to make something similar to a soup from what I bought. So I asked them for provision, I asked them for callaloo. Now callaloo is not known soup, but based on what they had, I preferred callaloo. I saw fish, but the fish was not like stew fish or curry fish. It was more like fry fish. I would have preferred fish with sauce, but I took the fry fish because I prefer to eat fish and chicken that day. No. When I started to eat that food, I already told something was wrong with that food. The callaloo was not tasting bad. Provision was tasting okay, but the fish was tasting like poison, like literally. I started to take off the skin of the fish and try to eat inside. Inside was tasting a little bit more better. It's then I realized based on what was going on in my body, it was not the food, it was based on what was going on in my body. I was tasting, my taste buds was like tasting certain things like poison. Just really weird and scary at the same time. I could not eat out all the food, so I had some wastage of food quickly, but I ate a good bit. Then I was on my way out to head home. What happened was, when I was waiting for a taxi, because I gotta end up traveling, I didn't plan to go to travel anyway. I just walked on the road and then I didn't get what I wanted, so I decided to travel one time. I could not get a vehicle. I told people rushing for vehicle because of this traffic. A lot of taxis were stuck in traffic. So I was waiting there for a while. I had to sit down. The sun is hitting against me. I had a little bit of a fever. My temperature was a little bit higher than normal. My skin was looking pretty red. And then with that heat, it kept looking worse. And my temperature was raising. So I was like, you see this? I sit down here waiting, so I decided to pass by the district hospital. When I went to the district hospital, they did some tests. When they did some tests, they realized that my platelets were about, I think, 172 or 3, which was close to 150. Because normally a platelet supposed to be, it should be between, I believe, 150 and 400, somewhere around there, to have a good platelet count. But my platelets were dropping, which was a sign, according to them, of dengue, because dengue was going around. And they also saw some protein or something they said in my urine. So they was not sure what was really going on because they were seeing different things. So they gave me a list of things that would happen if it's really dengue. And they tell me if I saw any of those other symptoms to come back. Now, this Saturday, I saw some red rashes broke out of my foot and stuff. I was like, oh, this looking like dengue, boy. I told my mother, like, they tell me, Mom, I see these things that go by the hospital. But I was like, do you believe in God or in the hospital? I mean, I do believe in God sometimes, because they told me that I was a little bit frantic. But normally I'm not a person to run the hospital. So she spoke to me, I never went in the hospital for those rashes. I used anointed oil and I kept eating and drinking what I was using to help me build by myself. I did take a little bit of pawpaw leaf juice because pawpaw leaf juice has helped the platelet count. Excuse, and I had to go back for a checkup on Monday. So I went for another blood test on Monday to see if there's any improvement or for them to confirm whether it's dengue or not. But thank God through prayer, because the church also prayed for me. My platelet count went up to about 230 something within 2 days. That is so good. Because my mother-in-law was saying that at time my sister's platelet was pretty low and she was using purple leaf and her platelets never went up so fast. So it had to be like God intervene again. And I was feeling better by Monday, still not 100%. It took about a week or something. My taste was still slightly off. They did release me and said everything was fine with me. They would not see the protein again in my urine. So pretty much they were not seeing traces of dengue. So God just took that all away and I was on my way to recovery. So this was around the time after I posted, I think, my 4th video for the series, and then you also I haven't been posting a while because after what happened to me at the end of August into the beginning of September with that whole situation, that illness, I was a little bit thrown off. I couldn't catch back my balance for a while. But thank God that I'm well. Thank God I'm alive. I could have lost my life if my platelets was keep going down, and then could have ended up dying from, I don't know. But God is good and I thank Him for His goodness. Now, in the next video, I will be sharing how I escaped spiritual attacks at age 17. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, or follow for the next video in the series. And stay tuned and keep looking at this video so that you can see some giveaways that you all may want to participate in for a chance to win.
Win big at the ES celebration, music, giveaways, and an unforgettable night. Register now for your chance to win one of these exciting prizes. One person will win TT $1,500 cell phone voucher. Another person will win a TT $500 grocery hamper. A third person will win a stylish 3-piece women's clothing set. One person will win a newborn baby hamper. And .TT $200 cash for 3 lucky winners who solve our